Yama, it's Jack. Let's have a look at what's in the news. The New South Wales Premier, Gladys Berejiklian, wants other states to lift travel restrictions and open their borders. COVID-19 restrictions are getting more relaxed around the country, so is it time to open up interstate travel? Leela investigates.
I've been very open about the fact that I don't support the other state premiers closing their borders. That's a matter for them. I'd probably feel offended if they told me how to do my job. But I'm looking forward to those state borders coming down.
You see, since March, Queensland, as well as these other states, all made the move to close their borders. The goal? To stop the spread of COVID-19. And it's mostly worked. And now, New South Wales wants these states to consider reopening their borders so tourism and travel can get up and running again. But some of these states are really against it, because out of the 7,000 coronavirus cases in Australia, more than 3,000 have been in New South Wales. Meanwhile, New Zealand and Australia have already talked about allowing travel between each other.
I often joke with the Queensland Premier that I'll end up going to Auckland before I end up going to Brisbane if we continue the way we're going.
One of those jokes that's also kind of serious, because some other states have said border restrictions will be the last restrictions they get rid of.
The Adelaide Crows and Port Power say they're relocating interstate so they can take part in the AFL season. The South Australian government told the AFL clubs wouldn't be allowed to bypass the 14-day self-isolation rule.
We thought that it was an unacceptable risk to have players flying in and flying out, getting involved in contact sport. We don't want to do anything to undermine the fantastic position that we have here in South Australia at the moment.
So the South Aussie teams have decided to temporarily move instead.
We're looking forward to a recommencement of the season, and I'm sure our people will deal with it appropriately.
All around the country, we've been buying up fresh fruit and veggies. While that's good news for some farmers, it's bad news for others. Nat explains.
What's on your shopping list this week? Have you got spuds, broccoli, sweet potato?
How about some Dutch carrots? Or these edible flowers? Or this whole thing of coriander?
Let's not go there.
Turns out Aussie shoppers have been buying loads of veggies lately, and that's been a really good thing for some farmers. But another big player in the veggie market is the hospitality industry. Restaurants and other places that order in specialty vegetables like the ones Teresa grows.
We grow Dutch carrots. Yeah, they're beautiful, but they're not a staple in everybody's normal dinner. You want to see it on a restaurant plate, done up really pretty.
And speaking of being done up really pretty, that's kind of what these vegetables are.
They're not everyday things people buy for their home cooking. People want to see these fancy vegetables on show with great presentation.
I guess it's the difference between being a couch potato or a cool cucumber.
Or a clever kale.
No, that's awful.
In the meantime, though, a lot of these veggies are sadly going to waste.
It's basically just a product that's going to go for worm tucker.
But with restaurants slowly opening up again, who knows? For edible flowers and specialty carrots, the tide might be about to turnip. Ugh.
Move over, James Bond, because this next segment is full of animals proving that not all secret agents are human. It's time for Secret Animal Missions. Moths. Seemingly simple creatures, just happy to hang out and maybe chomp a hole or two in your favourite jumper. Or so we thought. Turns out moths are also great at pollinating. Yep, just like bees, moths transfer pollen from plant to plant, which, helps things grow. Good one, moths. How do you protect your nest in the sand from predators when you're busy being a turtle in the water? Simple. Create a super secretive decoy nest. That's exactly what these leatherback and hawksbill turtles have been doing. For years, scientists couldn't work out why females would take so long between laying eggs and returning to the ocean. Turns out they were busy creating decoy nests to throw off predators. What's the saying? When the humans are away, the goats will play? Anyway, more than 200 goats attempted the ultimate escape from their pasture in California in the US. Unfortunately, it's pretty easy to spot a herd of goats, and they were rounded up and taken back to their paddock. Maybe next time they should try a disguise. And speaking of rounding things up, that's all the news we've got for you today, so we'll catch you again tomorrow.